Good evening. I'm Patrick Doherty.
I'm Pachari Gamani.
And this is the English news on Cable News. So, Patri, how are you this fine evening?
I'm good, thank you. What about you?
A little bit cold this morning. I'm doing much better now, thank you. Although I must admit, for those of you who've been following our American football, the Colts lost.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm also quite sorry to hear that. It was the playoffs, the wild card round. They came up against the Ravens and fell to their mighty sword, 24-19. So their season's over, but I think we can both agree that they exceeded well and above our expectations, right?
Wow.
It has been fun. We'll have to see who comes away with the Super Bowl, the Lombardi Trophy. So other than that, it's been a little bit chilly. It's been a little bit refreshing. I hope that everyone had a wonderful New Year's. I know
Yeah.
that I did.
It's good though. A little bit cold here in Korat and still have some like drought.
It hasn't been wet, although with this chilliness in the air, I suppose that is a blessing rather than a curse. Can you imagine a cold rain? It would have been terrible.
Wow.
So this evening on the docket, we have a few stories about smuggling, a lot of stories centering around the southern area of Thailand. As you know, it has been a hot spot, both politically and I guess domestically. It has been quite a hot spot, as well as dealing a little bit with what the students have to look forward to coming up.
Yeah,
And-
exam is
yeah,
called
exact-
ONET.
The ONET exams. And an exciting motocross event that is soon coming to Pimai National Park area.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get to it then, shall we?
Yes.
Sailors rushed back to the coast after a Sonamu storm warning in the southern China Sea. At the new Songklam port, Ampo Muang Songkla, sailors of small and large-sized boats headed back to the coast after receiving a warning from the Thailand Meteorology Department over the new storm Sonamu. The storm Sonamu is passing southern China Sea during January 7th to the 8th, 2013. It will hit the lower part of southern Thailand from Nakhon Si Thammarat and other provinces below, with heavy rain and high waves. Fishermen should stay in port during this period or check the weather forecast before leaving the coast for fishing. That's right, there is still weather, and weather shall be crazy. As everyone says, the sea, she is a fickle mistress, and so we do need to keep our eyes on them, especially those from Nakhon Si Thammarat and below.
So a small boat should stay, like, don't go out.
Stay
To
in
be
port,
safe.
that's right.
Stay safe for that. Go to the second story then. Islamic Thai citizen in Pattani province pray for peace in 3 southern border provinces. Over 9 years of terrorism which has been happening in 3 southern border provinces, Islamic Thai citizen in Pattani province pray for peace from their Allah. Since the terrorists robbed Thai Army's weapons in Ampere Chok Ai Rong, Narathiwat province in 2004, citizens in those 3 provinces have been living in danger. Government has been working on different plans to protect them and vanish those terrorists, but until now, many losses still occur in the province. Islamic Thai citizens in Pattani also pray for the King Bhumibol and the Queen Sirikit over their health.
Just goes to show that it's only the zealots of any religion that really cast a bad light. It shows that people in Thailand everywhere want the same thing,
Yeah,
peace,
it's a little bit
and
shocked.
unity.
Yeah, it's a little bit shocked because over 9 years, these things happened to Thailand.
We've been having a divisive fight in southern Thailand for
Yes.
9 years, mainly focused around the differences not only in religion, but culture as well. They may be Thai, but they do have their own southern Thai culture. So it is good to see that everyone wants the same thing, and it is rather heartwarming to see people caring for people,
Yes.
which is important. The president of the Pottery Association prepared a meeting to solve problems in ceramic porcelain factories after the 300 baht per day wage increase policy's impact. Mr. Tanachot Wanawat, the president of the Pottery Association, prepared for a meeting to solve problems in ceramic porcelain factories after the 300 baht per day wage increases policy's impact. Recently, 5 out of 300 factories had to shut down their business because they could not handle the increase in wages. The association will set up a cooperative society. The association also requested a 600 million baht fund to help these struggling enterprises. The fund will support these enterprises as a low-interest loan. The loan will help improve their cash flow and impact their business strategies. The association provides some services to help members cut down on their expenses for their businesses. Lampang Province is well known as a ceramic porcelain and pottery city. As you can see, they really do beautiful things. Lampang, we have our own up here in Dan Quixon. And just recently across Thailand, the minimum wage, for those of you who don't know, was increased to 300 baht per day for the Thai workers across the nation. And it seems that some of those businesses in Lampang just can't handle
this is
that.
kind of hard for people who have small business. You know, you have to pay like 300 baht a day. And it's not only for company or business, but people who have to eat from a restaurant close to the road or something
Waiters,
like that.
waitresses, you
So
have to pay them 300 baht as well.
food is up to.
Everything's increasing, but it is nice to see that people will be earning at least 300 baht per day. That
We'll
doesn't seem
see.
like too much.
If you got more money, you know, you will have pay more money too, like food and everything.
Inflation, that's true.
So the next story about taste. Makha Vitaya School Nakhon Ratchasima present an academy camp to help Mathayom 3 students with own taste. Makha Vitaya School Nakhon Ratchasima present an academy camp to help Mathayom 3 students with own taste. 5 subjects are reviewed by professional academic and teacher from GET Siam School Bangkok. The 5 subjects are mathematics, English, social study, science, and Thai. The students receive many technique and important content for their taste. The school principal told us that the school presents this program constantly. The purpose of program is to elevate students' knowledge and provide them an opportunity to be tutored by experts from Bangkok. Many students joined the program this time.
The ONET tests are the national tests that assess the Thai students' capabilities as far as standardized testing goes. And I have had the pleasure of sitting in on some of these tutoring sessions, and those are rather energetic. They make learning LCMs and HCFs somewhat fun. So I do hope that all the Mathayom 3 students who studied from that will benefit from it.
Yeah,
Come Saturday, I believe. Are the tests on Saturday?
I'm not sure about that.
Well, whenever they are, we do hope them the best.
Yes.
Well, we do have to take a quick commercial break. Please stay tuned. There will be more after this.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, welcome back. Well, now we're going to stay south and talk a little bit more about Songkhla. Officers seized smuggled goods inside a warehouse in Ampo Jana Songkhla province. The total value is 10 million baht. Police Lieutenant Kamon Chuntrakun, the Director of Internal Security Region 4, Frontline Unit, and his team raided a house in Tampon Bana, Ampo Jana Sangkla Province after receiving a report from an informant. After inspecting the house, which was transformed into a warehouse, many smuggled goods were found. Some things such as onions, garlic, cooking oil, sugar, flour, coffee, tea, meat, and seasonings. All of these 45 items of smuggled goods are worth about 10 million baht. Officers determined that the goods were imported from Malaysia and delivered to Songkhla and the 3 other southern border provinces. The officers will expand their search in an attempt to find the head smuggler later on. So you can see apparently garlic is cheaper in Malaysia than it is in Thailand. That's something I did not know. And they had smuggled it into a house in Ampo Jana, which is in the Songkhla province. I had no idea that
but
onions and garlic and cooking oil, sugar, flour, coffee, all these common items, I had no idea they were so much more affordable in Malaysia. They're quite inexpensive in Thailand. I think a bushel of garlic costs, 10 baht?
yeah, something like that.
It's amazing.
But all these stuff, 10 million baht. That's
10
a lot.
million baht. They must have had a lot of cooking oil, a lot of onions. It's quite surprising.
Okay, so next story we will talk about drug. Border Patrol officer and drug trafficking network fought in Chiang Rai province. 4 network members were killed. Border Patrol officer under the 38 Special Border Patrol Unit, Pa Mueang Force, Chiang Rai, fought with a drug trafficking network in Tambon Mae Salong Nok, Ampher Mae Phá Luang, Chiang Rai province. The fight killed 4 Lahu members. No officer was injured or killed. After inspection, officer found and took 230 meth tablets from the members. Officers have surrounded the area since before New Year's Day until yesterday. 15 people were traveling on foot from Mong village from Tambon Mae Yao, Ampher Mueang, Chiang Rai. These men injected officers' inspection requests and fired gunshot at the officers. The fight took about 10 minutes until 4 of them were killed. This is one of mission of narcotic elimination along the border. Officers are still hunting the General Yisos and his existing network members as there were blood trails found in the area.
So this really is, Thailand's central government fighting against the hill tribes of the Hmong villagers, and a lot of this meth, as you can see there, the reason that these Hmong villagers are smuggling and selling it in Thailand is to help fund a revolution of sorts back in Burma. And so that is as you saw earlier, they had an entire little network set up there in the hills of Chiang Rai.
Yeah, very big problem in Thailand about this too.
Yeah, a lot of the General Yisu, I believe is his name, has an existing revolution of sorts against the main Myanmar government, and that was just part of funding it. They come to Thailand and they sell meth.
Yeah, not good.
Not very good at all. Something exciting that's coming to Pimai is the Motorcycle Racing Association of Thailand has prepared a Motocross Thailand Championship to help community police officers. Mr. Tongchai Wongsawan, the president of the Motorcycle Racing Association of Thailand, and Mr. Kayasit Sukantarat, the representative of Lower Northwestern Motorcycle Racing Association of Thailand and assorted committees, announced a Motocross Thailand Championship competition, which will be known as FMSCT Thailand Supercross. The event is organized to help fund community police officers. The president added that the FMSCT Thailand Supercross will be held in Pimai District, Nakhon Ratchasima Province. FMSCT Thailand Supercross is commemorative of Od Yum Pimai, who is a former motocross racer from Pimai and promotes a road safety program. The competition will be held February 2nd to the 3rd, 2013 at Natapong Farm, Tambon Rangka Yai, Pimai District, Nakhon Ratchasima Province.
We will see about this game. It's coming soon though.
It is, and who is that? No, it's in honor of Od Yung Pimai. Who's that then?
He is a motorbike racing,
Motorbike racer.
but he already died.
Oh well.
That's
this
why
will be
people have
held
to
in
do
his
like that
honor.
to him.
I see. It'll be up in Pimai. Should be a good time at Natapong Farm, if you know where that is.
Okay, for the last story, we will go to talk about Swat Cat. So Swat Cat only made a draw 2-2 in another warm-up match against BEC Thero Sasana. Follow-up Nakhon Ratchasima Football Club or SWAT Cat, the team play against a Thai league team, BEC Thero Sasana at Nakhon Ratchasima Sport Complex last night. The stadium was filled with 7,300 football fans. Many important people watched the game as well. The team started the game aggressively and shot the first goal in the 25th minute of the first half. BEC goal won from the free kick of Yai Nin Wong. Swat Cat did not surrender another one until the 41st minute before end of the first game. The second half of the game, football fans got thrilled every single minute. In the 79th minute, BEC made a catch-up score by Jonathan. The score became 2-2 until the game ended. Swat Cat will have another warm-up match with Chayapum team on January 13, 2013 at Nakhon Ratchasima Sport Complex. This match is free for everyone. So this is a guy or the football player from Japan.
Yeah, those were the 4 new players. I do remember we talked about that. I could have sworn that one of those Japanese players was a keeper, but it looks to be that
No, he's a
not a
player.
keeper, he's a striker of some
Yeah.
nature. It is good to see. We've got, it looks like 2 Japanese and
Yeah.
2 new Thai players. Pretty exciting stuff for the SWAT Cats coming up.
They will have the other news for the SWAT Cat too. They will take some of the guy or football player from Fulham.
From Fulham.
Yeah, to come to play
Wow.
with SWAT Cat. We
Getting
will
excited.
see if this story or this news gonna coming.
It'll be fun to keep our eyes on that for sure. Speaking of keeping our eyes on things, if you do have any news stories that you would like us to know about, please search us out on Facebook. Just go ahead and type in English
News on
News.
Korat Cable News.
and you'll go ahead and see us. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. I'm Patrick Doherty.
I'm Patrick Galmani.
Stay safe, Karat.